happened. I climbed upstairs for the first time in weeks, my hands still dirty from the dust of that secret room. They looked startled to see me. Mom frowned, Dad avoided my eyes, Luke smirked like always. I sat down quietly, just watching them. When dinner ended, I placed the letter on the table. "I found this," I said softly. The room went still. Mom's face drained of color. Luke's smile faded. Dad's fork slipped from his hand. She reached for the letter, but I pulled it back. "You told me I belonged in the basement," I continued. "Turns out, that's where the truth was buried too." For a long time, no one spoke. Then Mom tried to deny it, her voice shaking. She said the letter was fake, that I misunderstood. But the documents were real, official seals, signatures, everything verified. I had already taken photos and sent them to a lawyer I found online. Within days, everything unfolded faster than they could react. The lawyer confirmed the inheritance. The house, the business, and even the bank accounts legally belonged to me. When they realized they had no control left, their arrogance turned to desperation. Mom knocked on my door, my real door, not the basement one, her voice trembling. She begged me to forgive them, to let them stay in the house. I listened, the same way I had listened all those years to her insults and orders. Only this time, the silence was my power. I didn't shout, didn't gloat, didn't even smile. I told them they could pack their things and leave by the end of the week. They cried, promised to change, said they were just protecting the family. But I knew better. I had seen the truth hidden behind bricks and lies. When they finally left, I stood by the basement door one last time. The flickering bulb still hung there, the smell still heavy, but I didn't feel trapped anymore. That place had given me strength, had held the secret that turned my whole life around. I left it as it was, a silent reminder of where I came from, and how far I had risen. The day my mother begged on her knees was the day I realized silence could be louder than any scream. For years, I had lived in the shadow of their cruelty, my mother's sharp words, my father's indifference, my brother's smirk whenever I was humiliated. When they told me I belonged in the basement, I didn't fight back. I stayed silent, moved downstairs, and let them believe they had broken me. But the truth was, my silence had power. And when I opened that door months later, what I revealed made them crumble. I spent weeks in that cold basement after discovering the hidden room. Every night, when the house fell quiet, I examined the documents I had found behind the wall, bank statements, property titles, and a letter from my grandfather naming me as his heir. It took time for it all to sink in. I had been told